Yes, hello and welcome to Souq Sports. It's still the 5th day of January and it's still well in order to tell you Happy New Year. My name is Chooks, John Rogers Chooks, and with me in the studio are still the nice, beautiful, regular culprits. They are not caught yet, but they are still here in the studio. Guys,
We're ready.
Go ahead.
We're ready. It's Charlie Montero. And who's this guy?
You know how it is. It gives me such an enormous pleasure being here every time, bringing you sizzling, hottest, blazing, ever blazing, juicy information there is about sport. Every time. I love being here. I am Juvie.
No incalculate.
Juvie. Ofiene.
Yes, we understand. Guys, don't worry. We accommodate him and we try our best. We try our best to keep him in check, but he's nice. Yes, today on Souq Sports, we are going to talk about a whole lot of business, a whole lot of sponsorship, a whole lot of deals, a whole lot of money, and
a whole lot of branding.
Some surprises here, some
gossips
surprises there. Yeah. Gossips. Yes, remember we always say this, sport is business. And if we treat sport as business, then we can show you the money. You make the money and share with us. Remember, whatever your product is, whatever your brand is, you can bring it up here and we will push it out to the entire world. And there's no better way to start than telling you about that. If you know you can hold that thing in your finger and hit the bull's eye. The championship ended on the 3rd of January, and the beautiful thing is that that particular association, that particular game has secured Sky Sports' highest rating and highest money making for that particular championship. They got 4.8 million viewers for the finals of the World Dart Championship that featured 16-year-old Luke Little and his other namesake, Luke Humphreys. Everyone was rooting for the 16-year-old, but hey, experience comes to bear. Luke Humphreys, he also has his own challenges and background story, but hey, he won the tournament, and we say congratulations to both of them. Luke Little he automatically gets an opportunity to join the Premiership for that particular game. Yeah. So hey, that has come. You're looking at me and smiling. In your mind, they're saying, what is that?
No, it's what we do. I just think
you keep saying
we threw Koso growing up. I mean,
and how far did you get to?
But you know, there's no sustainability. It was just fun for us, and we didn't see. We're not shrewd enough.
We're just looking at a young man who picked up a hobby from darts from a young age of 5. You know, identifying it. Then, but it also goes to sustainability, like he said. His parents identified this talent in him, and they pushed him. They
and let him do it.
And let him, do it. And look at a 16-year-old making mad money. Forgive my language, but making big money.
Handsome money.
Talking about the prize monies. The older Luke Humphreys won 500,000 pounds as the winner. Then the younger Luke, 16-year-old, won 200,000 pounds. But there's a snack somewhere. Yeah. Luke had to pay some tax.
Yeah.
Over half of his earnings.
90. Almost half of. A little above 90,000 pounds. So I was wondering, what sort of tax is that?
Exactly.
Why are you taxing the young man? Why are you taxing the young man like that? But hey, congratulations to both of them, and to every young person out there, and you're gifted in something. Hey, hold it strong, keep getting better, and let the people around you support you.
The government should also create an enabling platform, enabling environment for young people to actually do these things, because there are a lot of talents we have.
Like those that shoot catapult.
Yeah, across all sports.
He's remembering
but there
himself.
are no platforms. People like Juvie will stand from the tree and they will sight that, and they will be able to hit the bullseye. If you can be able to do that, I mean, what is that? But I'm just saying that let them create an environment where this kind of sport can thrive.
Well, I think for me, we'll have to stop looking at the government, and because if you check the guys from tennis to football, parents have been to NBA, parents have been instrumental, parents have been, I mean, Bellingham, the parents, everybody in NBA, parents, the Venuses, you see parents coming, taking, I mean, their initiative,
seat,
and they're not waiting for any government and their academy to train.
But the thing is this: the government creates an enabling environment for the business, for the sports itself, and the business to thrive.
Yeah, but man, you must take your own future in your hands.
Parents will actually need to identify that this is lucrative. This can sustain you if you actually do want to go into professional dart throwing. That it will sustain you, and you can take it as a profession. Okay.
Yes. Moving forward, we are now talking about some good sponsorship. Now, for those of you that know BingX is a crypto exchange. It's a crypto exchange, and they have acquired a sponsorship for the sleeve. Mind you, sleeve of Chelsea kit.
Mention the name of that team again.
Chelsea.
But you don't have any bias for Chelsea.
I don't. My girl supports Chelsea.
Hello.
She supports Chelsea, and that means a whole lot.
Okay, and now this sleeve sponsorship for the rest of this particular season, and as a training kit sponsor, next season deals is also going to be brokered by CAA. It's nice.
It's business.
It's business.
Just like with
the
sleeve. There's business all around our sports. You know?
It's not just sleeves. I mean, there's something about psychology. A drop makes a hole in a stone or by force. So consistently, when you see it, it's marketing, it's advert, it's just everything in one. So for every time you find the game, for every time you find the fans, they go about, I mean, wearing this stuff, and so they're just telling us more about the brand.
Possibilities. Still talking about possibilities. Sao Paulo and Bahia have struck a new deal for their stay there. These things are here, and I keep wondering what is happening to us here in Africa.
It will take time. It will take time. We just need
first it was Charlotte for over 20 years. Bank of America is paying $7 million every year. Now Sao Paulo and Bahia, their own stadium too is also is up. Sponsors are taking it for brand names. It's working.
And also, I mean, what we must also put into consideration the purchasing power of these people, the economy. I mean, we must be fair.
Make it lucrative. We make the venue lucrative.
Then you attract.
Let it attract events. Let the corporate world see that if I put my name here, the numbers are coming here. A lot of
people will see.
I don't know. It's a game of numbers.
Yeah, I was only talking from the standpoint of the fans. You know, if I'd want to go see a game and it's for like 5K, how many people could pay 5,000? Do you understand what I'm saying?
5,000 what? $5,000
Naira, Nigerians to go to Onikon Stadium, to go to Teslim Balogun.
Hello. There are 5 million. There are 5 million Lagosians.
Why would you need to pay 5,000?
There are 5 million Lagosians.
I'm saying the purchasing power.
100,000 will pay 5,000.
Come on,
Juvie.
And there are sections to it. You have
there is popular section.
You have the what was it called? The popular section.
Why do we limit it to 100,000?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
This is a game of numbers.
If the game is good, if the league is
but
good.
we mustn't forget the fact that if the purchasing power of these guys are good, more people would easily, conveniently. That's what I'm saying.
Possibilities. Now, also remember that this particular right is coming from a confectionery company. You're looking at me and shaking your head. I won't mention names. Also, Philadelphia has signed a one-off year deal for Serie A.
Sponsorship.
It's sponsorship. Serie A has officially announced a one-year deal with Modeles-owned cream cheese brand, Philadelphia, covering this same season.
The business environment is good. The business environment is good there. Not just these guys. I mean, I don't want to mention the name of brands. I mean, in the States, there are a couple of brands sponsor stuff. I mean, and you know, these guys are big names, and they get their return.
The corporate Nigeria, corporate Africa they're also making profits.
Yes, but how many of them can fly? How many of them can really sponsor? I mean, something.
They can.
And so why are they not?
Because you have not. Thank you very much. You've not exactly.
This thing. If they make it lucrative, who
are the day? For instance, are we the ones here?
Listen, if for instance the league is very competitive, very transparent, and okay, we know we have striking issues with insecurities, we have economic problems of if people are able to afford these things. But if the league is in itself entertaining to watch, even it's itself able to attract people, players.
Draw the numbers.
Let's even talk the players come in from outside Nigeria, our own country, from the shores, the neighboring countries. If we can have people from Ghana come to play in our own local league, I mean, it will also by that way bring in more views from outside the country, and also investors from outside the country, even within our own continent.
Let's not also forget that the players' welfare needs to be put into consideration. Your sign-up fee, those guys don't get it. The medicals,
that's what we're talking about. Lucrative. I mean, don't attract these investors.
Charles, can you help me nudge him a bit? Come out.
No, he's coming.
Come out. Come to the light.
Those are basically
come
the
to
stuff.
delight. Let delight you. Yes, we are going for a break, and once we return, we'll still run. There's still a whole lot of money movements moving from one club, one particular agency, and one corporate body moving to where the money is being spent, and they are making more money. This is Souq Sports. We'll be right back.
My name is Dr. Rafiu Oladipo.
My name is Baba Jalal Repega.
I'm Reverend Juliet Benite.
I'm Godi Odidi.
My name is Professor Oladokun Sulaiman Olarawaju.
Souq News is on the ground, loading.
Very enlightening, very educative, and entertaining.
Thank you to Souq News.
So I'm happy that Souq TV has come into existence.
I'm happy to be here in the Souq News.
I want to encourage you to subscribe to the channel and keep watching news that makes sense.
As Browning said, one's extension of one's reach should not exceed one's grasp, or what is heaven for. And I think Souq News is doing that.
Africa needs a voice of truth, and Souq News has become one of them. And get ready, get ready, get ready.
And keep watching.
Keep watching Souq News.
Keep watching Souq News. It's a place to be.
Keep watching.
Yes, welcome back to Souq Sports. Yes, we're still here and we're going straight to PSG, Paris Saint-Germain. They have said that they are no longer interested in Stade de France Stadium and have officially told themselves that it's either we build our own stadium or we build our own stadium. Now they are bigger than where they are right now, and they are looking for something bigger. They're trying to get the country's national stadium. Yeah. But it's looking like they say, no, there's a whole lot of encumbrances. Let's build our own.
They can either choose to expand, like do some construction work and expand the capacity, if that's the problem, if it's capacity, or if it's to refurbish facilities that have been there. Expand these things so that you can accommodate a lot of other people or a lot of other fans that want to watch, especially on the away end. That's the problem. That's usually the problem, especially when you have a Champions League game. You find out that the percentage that is supposed to be allocated to the visiting fans or the traveling fans are limited because
it will not cause fight.
Yeah, it will cause a lot of problems. We saw that in the final.
No, be specific. It will not cause fight.
Let's say problems because we saw that in the final. I think 2 years ago, Champions League final, where some fans were denied access to the stadium because of. Let's not get into the intricacies of that, but in the long run, it will pay them because if they had to move to the Stade de France, it would require them to rent.
Not just rent, they will share profit.
They will share profit. I was coming there because the ticket money will be split between the owners of the state and to them to maintain their players or pay these players. But if they have their own place or, build on what they have and expand it, it will be more profit for them and more tax to pay to the government.
More jobs come into a different area. I mean, people would, and even tax you, will have to tax you as well for coming to the neighborhood. But there's job creation as well. And so it's going to be a win-win for PSG and the new neighborhood, wherever they finally decide to.
Yeah, so, Julia, are you seeing business in?
No, it's all about the money there is in this stuff, man.
You're seeing the lights now.
And it cuts across all sports, yeah.
Is Julia seeing the lights?
It cuts across all sports. I mean, b-ball guys are. Let's leave that and just.
Okay, now let's go to the wise one. Jose Mourinho was asked why he wasn't mentioned in in Wenger's
Arsenal.
Okay, no, we're talking about
Arsene Wenger. The name was. I mean, it took me a while to know that he wasn't the owner of Arsenal. Like Arsene Wenger. Like
it took you a while.
It took me a very long time.
Now he said because now the guy never beat him.
Like 12 times also.
Even outside the Premier League, all the times that he have met against Arsenal as a manager, both in the English Premier League or outside in different competitions, he has a very clean slate against Arsenal.
Yeah, I think Jose Mourinho has Arsene Wenger's Momo button, and so he knows how to control it.
But it's a very good record, and it's sarcasm, you know, when you say if you don't, how can you write a book when it doesn't make you proud? If you are not proud of the book, you will not publish it, and it's true because Jose Mourinho is a special one, and if you can't be the special one, who do you want to be?
Okay, yeah, I said you are not going to do a chapter about 12 or 14 matches and you would never won one.
Yeah.
So that way, well, let's leave the guy. Let's leave the guy alone and go to tennis.
He should have given him his flowers
by saying, okay,
flowers. This guy is one of the coaches that I have been unable to beat in my whole career. You know, I mean, it's just giving the flowers and game recognition.
You take it to make the book sell more?
Yeah.
Okay. Now talking about selling more, Australian Open, Novak Djokovic. What's his name again?
Djokovic.
Thank you very much. Yes, he has given up. He has given an assessment to his injury, and he's saying that he can still play.
Yeah, he definitely will play. There's going to be.
But was that an excuse because he lost?
No. I mean, if you saw the match, it was still he needed treatment, and he wasn't given, and he was so. I think Djokovic has had some. Yes, he wasn't. He wasn't
given the treatment.
Yes, he wasn't. So he was complaining. He's had backlash from press, from other fans,
I think they're entitled to actually some massages.
Yes, and so he wasn't given, but
so they're entitled to it, and for him not to be given, it raises questions. You have to raise questions.
What did his team do?
I mean, there was nothing anybody could have done at that particular time. He had to carry on. But I know definitely he's coming back. He's got stuff. Don't forget, Rafael Nadal won his second match again. I mean, against the Australians. So I'm happy for Rafael Nadal. I'm happy for Djokovic. I mean, the guy is in his prime, yet he's trouble to anybody there is, man.
Okay, let's go to EPL, the FFP rules. Now, Nottingham Forest could face a point deduction if it is deemed the club breached the Premier League FFP rules. But as of the last few hours, I think that has been debunked.
Yeah, it
that
has.
the point will not be deducted. Now, some other people are saying, why should they be looking at these smaller clubs when the big clubs have over 150 cases down? Nothing is happening.
And it speaks to influence, the influence that they have over the Premier League. You know, a lot of people in the Manchester City board are also.
Oh, you're calling their names, right?
Okay. Well, they are also on the Premier League.
Well, what about Chelsea?
Decision-making board as well, and we also know that money is a big influence in this.
What about Chelsea?
Well, Chelsea. Well, I can't speak to Chelsea.
What about Man U?
Manchester United don't have any pending issues according to financial.
2 seasons ago, how many players did they buy? How much did they spend?
Well, we'll leave it to Premier League to discuss. But I'm just saying that yes, although they need to also look high up the table,
okay,
the way they pay attention to those at the bottom. Not really at the bottom, but you know what I mean.
Those with lesser voices.
Lesser voices.
And lesser pockets.
Because we saw the treatment they gave Everton.
It was swift.
They are still very swift.
Well, Everton had appealed. We're still waiting.
But it's glaring. But I think they should also indict the big boys and put everybody on their toes that no one is above the law. If it's a law and it is used to guide how Premier League is run and the importance of the Premier League. I mean, we say this is almost the best, should I say the number 1 league in the world. But if you cannot
by TV viewership. Let's now leave Everton and still go back to someone that came from Everton. When Rooney, Birmingham City have sacked him after 15 games in charge of Birmingham City. Rooney was sacked after 83 days. 3 days. I know he came from Everton, right? Yeah. Then went to Man U and became one of the best players in Man U, one of the best scorers, let me not say one of the best players. Then he had some controversy with Rooney. Rooney had some controversies with Ronaldo. Just some communication controversies. Yeah. And right now, the young man has lost his job.
Well,
how many matches played? How many lost?
Well, it's just sad because you see these big players and they want to also try and put their foot or try to be managers, and it doesn't always work out for them. I don't know why, but this should be his second sack in what, 2 years or so.
In 2 seasons.
In 2 seasons.
Make it be specific.
I think he's
almost one and a half seasons.
He's also learning. He's also learning.
He should sit down and learn. Look at Arteta. He sat down and he learned from the best.
Xavi is doing well.
Xavi is doing well. Yeah, he learned from the best. You cannot. It's not everybody that has the communication skills to be able to tell the players or express your feelings to these players. It takes a lot. It takes a lot. It takes man management. It takes being able to bring this group of boys together who have the different thought processes, who have different views about the game, and make them play for you and make them play in a certain way that will bring the result. And you see him take them from 6th position down to 20th. It's very bad. It's very bad for
Steven Gerrard has similar.
No, Gerrard did well. Gerrard did well for
imagine going unbeaten from where he was coming from.
Imagine Celtic beating for
Celtic, right?
Was it Celtic or Rangers? One of them.
Which other manager has been able to accomplish that from Arsene Wenger? Going unbeaten. No other manager has been able to do that. So yeah, it puts him up there. But you can't compare him with Wayne Rooney at the moment.
Before we talk about non-comparing, let's go to Arsenal. Not the games, so don't make it look like I'm being happy. Not the game. Now, Arsenal has filed a complaint to the referee body over harsh treatment of Saka. This particular season, a lot of teams that has played Arsenal has turned Saka to a punching bag, a major punching bag. And for last season, he escaped it a bit, but this season it was very harsh. And the Arteta himself was brutal when he was making those reports that the referees need to do something on this. They shouldn't wait for a second infringement before they can penalize somebody for doing the wrong thing. Before they send the guy packing for 1 full season. Yeah. We have 2 players that this season, one was bought, he has not been played. That's not fair.
I think Saka should go to Italy. Maybe he should go down to Italy.
Not everything is biased. A young player like that who has his years ahead of him, you can't ask him to.
Football is a physical. It's a contact sport.
We know, but there are legal ways to.
Chop Akam will not be food.
Come on.
See, I'm not saying.
Can I say something, Jovi? Now we have some players that are peculiar. Now within this same Saka, we have Ayew. He has the highest infringement, but the Premiership knows that the guy falls a lot and he pretends a lot and he dives a lot. They will have Guimaraes too.
Yeah, Bruno Guimaraes.
I don't know if you understand, but we know and you know that the infringement on this young man is something else.
I'm not saying
without speaking from sentiment. Let me not embody it, because Arsenal, Saka is a young player.
Yes.
You see the numbers he has been able to rack up since joining the first 11, and how much of an important player he is to Arteta and
the English team
and the squad in general. Let's also speak to the English team. So what is the use of the referee and all the rules that we have lined out to protect these players if you don't enact them? Imagine being fouled one time and you say you wave it off. You have to wait until it's become a dangerous tackle or it's a life-threatening tackle before you blow.
Remember on the other side of the divide, we used to have a player called Cantona. How dare you foul him?
Exactly.
Cantona was peculiar.
But how dare you foul him?
Ibrahimovic, you could hit him, right? Drogba, you could hit him. And I'm not saying the referee shouldn't do that, but there will be a little problem if some players are giving some. It's not physical. It's contact. It's contact. It's contact. It's a contact sport. It's a contact game. I'm not saying go out and break his bone, but hey, chop. Akam will not be food.
Okay, on this beat.
You are saying chop. Look at you. Look at Saka. Let's know.
Remember Miller.
Okay.
Guys, thank you very much. Now we are going on a break. When we get back, we'll put Juvi where he's supposed to be.
My name is Dr. Ajili Tobi.
My name is Etemere Glover.
Naomi, well done, and shout out to Souq News.
Shout out to Souq News. I want to encourage everyone to keep watching Souq News. Shout out to Souq News, and yes, tune into them.
Keep watching Souq News. They are one in town.
Hey, we're watching Souq News.
Keep watching Souq News.
Keep watching Souq News. Catch them on YouTube and all social media channels.
Hey, my name is Frank Edowo, and I'm imploring you. No, forget that. I am forcing you, coercing you to always stay tuned to Souq News for your news requirements.
Welcome back to Souq Sports. We are very grateful you're always there, logging in and being there for us. We say thank you very much. Behind the scene, we've been looking at Juvie, and we are looking at which part of his neck to elongate the more. So if on Monday you see him with some good plasters, just don't worry. We are responsible. We are fully responsible. Now we are going to AFCON 2024. Now the good news is that CAF has increased the pot. And winners are going home with 7 million. Yes, winners are going home with 7 million, and that's a 40% increase. Runners up are going with 4 million, and every other person that came from the semi-finals will also get to get 1.3. I think something special will go to the third place winners. That is good. Thank you very much, CAF. But we still believe we can do more. Am I saying something?
Yeah. Because the money doesn't just span across the players alone. We have the technical support, we have the physios, we have some money that needs to be invested in the league or in the squad in general. So they should do more. I think there's room for improvement. If you look at how much other competitions, not in Africa though, but other continental competitions
are paying.
You know that we are very much far.
And how much is FIFA paying every country? It's more than the prize money.
They just need to do more.
Okay.
They need to do more.
Yeah.
Now you're not saying anything.
Let CAF do what they have to do, and also
what is it that they have to do?
Let us build our. I don't want to use the word local leagues, but let our leagues be interesting.
There is nothing wrong in you saying local league. Local league means it's in my place.
I love it. Just our league. Let it be our league. Yes, our league. Our leagues. Let's have good football.
In our pidgin parlance, we say, Charles, don't tire for you.
he needs me around. I mean, I make his word go round.
Yes, and also now let's come home. Nigeria. The Super Eagles were supposed to play friendlies against Burkina Faso, Cape Verde, and that has been cancelled. The training, the preparation it's taking place in Dubai. The facilities are there. For the weather, it's not that bad. Dubai is hotter. Is way hotter than Côte d'Ivoire, so no stress. Now they are going to play Guinea. Is it just one match? Is one match enough to warm up these boys to gel as a team?
I don't know. It depends on the coach, but from my own perspective, I don't think one match is enough. I mean, you need to be able to identify your weaknesses, and you should need more than just one match. You need to know which places are stronger, which players are stronger, in some key areas. We know that we often watch these boys outside there and we see their performances, but this is national team and this is different group of players that have not played together in a long time. So we need to integrate them to themselves and the playing style of the coach.
Some have not even played together before.
Exactly. Some are new intakes into the team. So they need to familiarize themselves and also get to understand the tactics of the coach or the manager, and to also execution is also important. So one match is by far less than I expected.
Well, Africa must just let's get our act right. If a great deal of our guys were playing, if our leagues were, I said something about leagues, and most times people feel I'm just being sarcastic or being overly difficult. If these guys were playing, our leagues were good, we have more guys around here, even if it's just 5 of them that have been playing together, and you bring in some others and they play together, they train together, the cohesion and the flow will be much better. You bring in people to stay in camp for how many weeks? 1, 2, then they play 1 match and they go into a competition. I mean, the communication will not be as what we want. But hey, there is nothing we can do right now. Pesero, work out the magic, because if you don't, we're knocking you out of this nation. Straight. Don't come back to Nigeria after this if you don't bring back the truth.
Are you threatening the coach?
I'm only telling him the truth. We can't. Our cabinet is dusty. Our cabinet is dusty.
He's actually expressing the mind of most Nigerians, I would say.
Okay.
Because we have been shy of this trophy for a long time. I mean, we are the giants of Africa. Let's stand.
We are the giants of Africa. Did you hear that? He said we are the giants of Africa. So right now we are playing just Guinea. Okay. Only Guinea is on the card to play. What about just looking for some local clubs in Cote d'Ivoire? Warm-up matches. I don't know. It doesn't have to be top flight friendlies. Look for those local league clubs. Play 2 of them in 3 days.
You should be looking at. You should also be trying to consider the well-being of the players. Let's not stress them out. Let's not fatigue them too much. Because
there are 25 of them.
They have been playing.
25 of them.
Where they are coming from. So
first team play first half. The other team play. It was only 90 minutes.
I do understand that, but I think he will also put that into consideration. So he wouldn't want to lose his best legs. Let's say that he wouldn't want to lose his best players.
Losing his best legs, he had a 25-man team. Of this 25-man team, we had Ndidi, who was the only holding midfield player.
I think he has been replaced now.
And we also had Iheanacho.
Yeah.
Now, it's been confirmed. Ndidi is not going to be there.
Yeah.
But Iheanacho is still pending because the club side hasn't said how long his injury is going to last for. And I still...
There are rumors that he's coming. Rumors.
Yeah, I know. And I still feel skeptic about it because...
If they say you are injured...
Yes, be injured and stay out. Let's look for some younger players.
No, it's the truth.
We have players in our local league like Juvi, Klamos.
Finally!
Somebody that you can put in there.
Find the highest goal scorer in the league in the last 2 years and send the person there.
Iheanacho is not the only player we have in the whole world. I mean, he's a big name, yes, he has proven himself with time, yes, but there are some hungry youths out there that are seeking a platform to prove themselves, and this is just the right time for someone to step up.
And my fear is also if he gets there with a minor injury, it could
escalate.
Yes,
and it to be a worrying sign for the club as well.
Apart from the team in the first place,
yeah, well,
it's -1.
From about where he's refusing the money.
Then Al Hassan Yusuf. I don't know who do you know Al Hassan Yusuf? He's replacing Ndidi.
Yeah, he plays at Antwerp in
Belgium. Yeah.
And
see the way Juve is looking.
Antwerp. Those guys even wish him well.
Yeah, they did, but it's a good.
But we've not really seen him play.
I watch his highlight because for me I like emerging talents and I like.
Yeah, the problem is this: Ndidi is a staunch player.
He is.
I know he missed the last tournament.
He did.
And we felt it. And he's missing this one again.
We just hope that the replacement can be able to, embody the whole essence of Ndidi missing and, make our minds better for it.
My cantonment guy, I hail you.
Who is that? Ndidi, your cantonment guy?
Yes.
Okay, let's just hope that we have a delightful.
We're going to have a delightful one.
We should have a delightful outing at the AFCON.
Maybe the first match.
Hey, Juvie.
I'm saying it the way it is. I'm saying it.
These boys have what it takes.
We must have one match to play.
These boys have what it takes.
Football is not an individual. It's not individual. It's cohesion. It's a team.
We know that. We understand.
Okay.
All that.
Now on this delightful venture, on this delightful venture, let's get somewhere. We have 3 matches in the group. Yeah. The group stage. We have 3 matches, right?
Yeah.
Now. What I want, what I will want to see, I want Nigeria to win 2 of the matches and lose 1.
Lose to the host country, right?
Hold on. Let's be fair. Someone spends over $1 billion. And
that's our first match, right?
And you want to go and win them.
Where's the first goal? You are playing against the country.
It doesn't matter. We have all
the last. Okay, let me take you down to memory lane. 1994, we played Cote d'Ivoire semi-final. Yes, semi-final.
Get where I'm going to.
And it was bloody.
Business-wise.
There was juju in that match. Tunde this who came out. I mean, there was juju. Cote d'Ivoire. We played Cote d'Ivoire. There was juju.
Okay, I don't know if you get me. Yeah. I'm looking at it business-wise.
All right.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's win our 2 matches
and let's give one.
We will play well, draw, but if it's a draw, but let's not beat.
So that the host to be happy.
Not host being happy. No, not host being.
Let's appease the gods.
Thank you very much. You can't tell me they spent this amount of money and they're a good footballing nation.
They should come to the party.
And you go there and you beat.
They should give Nigeria a run for their money.
Hold on.
Vice versa.
See. When you play chess, you make some sacrifices.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you understand.
Thank God I don't play chess.
You make some good sacrifices.
Yeah.
Knowing what is in your mind.
Definitely.
Good. Now let that be our sacrifice. Knowing fully well that some people are going to beat them, not us. So we now have the country behind us. But should it not happen, then good enough, we'll meet at the final. Who wins?
I prefer to take the win that I see.
Fear God. Let's be fair. Now we are going straight to transfer gossips. We on Souq Sports want to say to Cote d'Ivoire, thank you very much. You guys have shown a very wonderful preparation. And we know AFCON is going to be good.
Yeah.
Definitely going to be good. And to Super Eagles, make us proud. To the Ivorian team, also make us proud. Now we are going for a break. After the break, we will be right back.
My name is Dr. Rafiu Oladipo.
My name is Baba Jalal Repega.
I'm Reverend Juliet Benite.
I'm Godio Didi.
My name is Professor Oladokun Sulaiman Olarawaju.
Souq News is on the ground, loading.
Very enlightening, very educative, and entertaining.
Thank you to Souq News.
So I'm happy that Souq TV has come into existence.
I'm happy to be here in the Souq News.
I want to encourage you to subscribe to the channel and keep watching news that makes sense.
As Browning said, one's extension of one's reach should not exceed one's grasp, or what is heaven for. And I think Souq News is doing that.
Africa needs a voice of truth, and Souq News has become one of them. And get ready, get ready, get ready.
And keep watching.
Keep watching Souq News.
Keep watching Souq News. It's a place to be.
Keep watching.
I'm okay.
My name is Raymond Bola Brown.
Hi, my name is Fred Amata, and you are on to Souq News.
If you are watching this channel for the first time, make sure you continue to watch it, because this is Souq News.
Shout out to Souq News. Actually, I don't know. I really enjoyed the little moment I spent with you, and I think with more of this.
Souq News. Here's the Souq News, who had the courage to transcend a locked-off camera and actually have a conversation with a human being. It's a pleasure, Souq News. Thank you very much.
Souq Sports. My name is Chooks. I still got Charles and Jovi here. For everyone out there, remember, your product is our delight. Bring it up here and let's push it to the world. We're talking about transfer gossip right now. Manchester United have drawn up 4 strong wish lists for new strikers in January. With Eric, is that guy is he a German?
No, he's an African.
But his brother is where?
The where?
Okay, yeah, look at that. Thomas Muller, Timo Werner, and Saul. Do you think they'll get any of them?
I don't even like the listing. Like, why would a club like Manchester United
buy
anybody? And this is not a sustainable. This is not a sustainable wish list. They always look for the short term. Don't they try to look for the long term? Look at, we've seen the same thing with Igalo. We've seen the same thing with Vegas. Like, they always look for the short term, and these players are always past their prime.
Okay. Thomas Muller. Of all people,
he's a 35-year-old player.
He's been there, just the only club. Tiring. Yes, now.
Why would you? I believe this is gossip for real, because I don't understand.
Now, Oliver Giroud, the guy, they said a wine gets better the older it gets.
Yeah.
That is just what happened to this
aging like fine wine.
Now, Oliver Giroud has not signed, he has not renewed his contract with AC Milan, and people are thinking he's likely going to go to MLS. But I think he's going to go to Saudi.
No, I think the MLS is suiting for him, because we often see a lot of these French players go there and they do well.
I think Saudi will offer him something.
But if it's okay, let us look at it from the business angle.
Milan, don't force him to resign.
Well, let's look at it from the business angle. He's a player that is reaching the end of his career, so he's obviously looking to make more money that will sustain him to, the rest of his life. Saudi will be the number one on the list, but we also look at a player who wants to still win, who wants to still be relevant.
Saudi.
How relevant will you be in Saudi? I mean, we see the case of Ronaldo. Although you say he's the debatable, he's the GOAT, and you can't take relevance out of his name.
Jimmy, what do you think?
Well, I think he should just go and just chill. Just chill around Saudi. I mean, you played all there is, man. Just go chill. People are balling there. Well, just go ball. Just.
Jimmy said you are raising my hand for you. You are like, yes. Now, Nottingham Forest has also signed the club that played
Luminez.
That played the finals in the Club World Cup.
Yeah.
See, all of a sudden, that club is now becoming frontliner.
No, they have always been frontliners. They've sold a lot of players.
As in buying and selling.
Oh, okay.
But right now in the news, buying and selling. Now, Forest is looking to sign their central back Nino in January. That is possible.
It is very possible. Being that he's a young player.
My issue with Forest is that they sign a whole lot of players
and send them on loan. They send virtually most, because they had an overhaul. They have an overhauling of their team when they gained promotion into the Premier League, and you see that they spent when it comes in going in and going out, they had the most record of players coming in, and the most record of players who going out. A record that is previously held by Chelsea. I wonder why they are not. They should punch above their weight.
What I did not understand is, why will you sell the horse that treads the road? Why? These people
this is business.
They did the work in getting the promotion.
Okay. Most of those players are not Premier League ready. But you need to attract this. You need to attract experience in Premier League.
How did they fail last season?
Well, you also speak to investments, and you also have to speak to what they
all
have
about
to
the money.
Offer. Investments.
Simple.
They don't have the money to actually attract the players that can do well, and their scouting was wrong. I said the scouting was wrong. They were going after. Right? They were going. Imagine going after Jesse Lingard.
Let's talk about things that in my mind I just know is impossible.
Okay.
Now, Kylian Mbappe has dropped a huge. You're laughing. He has dropped a huge hint of him going to Arsenal. Impossible.
It's just propaganda to get the stakes high for him.
Impossible. So why is Arsenal being linked to Mbappe in the first place?
Liverpool is linked to
Liverpool is linked to
Mbappe as well.
But
we all know where his heart lies.
Can't you see? I just froze. Impossible.
His heart lies where? Saudi, right?
No, his heart lies in the Los Blancos. His heart lies in the Los Blancos.
The young man probably for Saudi.
When you put on the all-white jersey, it's love.
This is where he's going.
He's coming home.
Arsenal is looking for Hato, 17-year-old, for the long term from Ajax too. Maybe they're trying to compensate Timber that has been injured all season. But it's all good. The boy is good. The boy is exceptionally good. But it's the long haul. So now, where do you think Osimhen will play at the end of AFCON?
Osimhen, for me, as a football lover and someone who is patriotic, Osimhen should still remain where he is, because
he signed.
He signed a new deal.
He signed 1 year.
Yes.
Why you still? He will take that time to think.
Because of yes, this is how much. If you want to take me, come.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to say thank you very much for everyone that has been there. Thank you very much for those that were there before, and to our technical hands, our technical crew. You guys are the best. Delight has been just there, making sure that we see everything we need to see. We also have Chike, we have Gladys, we have Austin, and we have Tokwe. Yes, we have Tokwe, and we have the other Tokwe too. We want to say, guys, thank you.
And don't forget Kelvin,
then
our producer.
We are coming. We are coming
okay.
to that before he tells us to leave. We want to say thank you very much to Kelvin and make sure everything works well. My name is Chooks. Thank you.
And on the final note, I just feel like we should put more effort in our local leagues, and we should put more effort in getting things done at home, so that we can be able to so we can compete with those people out there.
Okay, your final thoughts.
DJ Soso Beat, love and respect. Nigerians, he just said it from my heart to you. It's a beautiful day. Goodbye.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Why you go so now?
I got so
Why you go so